Peru. Hola, Eric, ¿cómo estás? Finland, Greece, Romania, India, and Singapore. Hi, Singapore. I've lived in Singapore for a few months, for 2 months to be specific. Ukraine, Malaysia, Spain, Nigeria, Thailand, Bulgaria, Italy, Hungary. It's amazing, guys. That's amazing. And Italy, but a region from Moscow. Hi. Caribbean. Yeah, I've been to some Caribbean islands a few years ago. Philippines. Hi, guys. Yeah, that's pretty amazing. It should be very late in Philippines, isn't it? What time is it in Philippines now? Venezuela. Hola, Venezuela. Hola, Roman. ¿Cómo estás? I lived in Chile for a little bit, so I know just a little bit of Spanish. Okay. Somebody says, it's time to make money. That's right. It's time to make money on Philippines. It's 1 a.m. 1 a.m. Wow, Marie. I'm really glad that you made it. All right, guys. All right. So we're going to get started. And the webinar will take about 45 to 50 minutes, I believe. All right. So, and in the first part of the webinar, we would like to talk about generally, like, how can we make money in the 21st century? How can we make money nowadays? And because obviously we are here to make money. And the reason we're doing the webinar is because we want to share how we make money and how you can make money with us. As simple as that. And of course, you know, online there are a lot of basically scam around. There are a lot of companies that are, you know, over promising and not delivering what they promise, and we wanna basically introduce us and show our faces and show our offices, because we are doing the real thing, right? Because we know that we will last, you know, long, and we know what we're serving to you, and we know exactly how you can make money with us, and obviously we know our business model, we know how we make money as well, right? So it is very transparent and it's very clear, but before we're gonna dig into how can you make money with us, I still would like to cover some of the kind of traditional ways to make money, just to be able to understand actually in comparison, like, how great is the industry where we make money, where we make business, right? So actually, just give me a second. I'm going to turn on the PowerPoint. It's a little bit up. It's my third webinar in this specific conference room. I used to work for the last 7-8 years with GoToWebinar software, but this time we're using Click-to-Meeting. It's a little bit easier to join, a little bit cleaner, but I gotta find the button where to. Oh yeah, here we go. Just give me a sec. So I'll just upload the slides, and you'll be able to see the slides. HashFlare, webinar slides. Here we go. And yeah, they're uploading. They'll be ready in 10 seconds, something like that. So guys, so I would like to start basically kind of going through the traditional methods of making money. And obviously, let me ask you a question. What is the most famous way to make money? 90% of the people who live on planet Earth, what do? They go to work, right? They get a job, they find a, you know, they get a degree, they find a job, they get a salary, right? So, could you please type, you know, 1+ in the chat if you have a job, just a daily job, you know. All right, yeah. So we've got those people in the middle. Fine. You know, obviously you've heard about that people are working for same company for 20 or 30 years, and then they, you know, go into their pension, and they make a little pension, and then they die, right? So here at HashFlare, we actually believe that you can have a much better lifestyle by doing different things, you know, instead of going to work and work for someone else. And of course, you gotta be you gotta know the trends. You gotta understand the trends. And one of the trends is cryptocurrency, obviously, and that's what we want to talk about tonight and explain you in details why this industry is very wealthy and very lucrative, so to speak, right? So working for someone is just exchanging your time into money, right? So you know, let me know. Just type me a plus in the chat if you agree that working for someone, you're just exchanging your time, your life for, you know, a salary. Yeah. So the next type of income that you can have is to work for yourself. And what I mean by working for yourself, guys, is very simple. So if you're a freelancer, or say you are a web designer, or you are a copywriter, or you are a programmer, freelancer, then you're working for yourself, right? So you've got your profile on freelance.com, for example, or Fiverr.com, or any other freelancer website, and then you work as long as you want to work, right? You don't work, you don't make money, but you don't have any bosses. So, you know, type me a plus in the chat if you agree that this is slightly better than a job. I think it's better. I honestly think it's better. So, and this is another great way to make money, which is better than a job. But again, in this case, if you relax for a while, then you don't have an income, right? If you start, you know, if you get sick, you know, for a week or two, you can't work, you don't get income, right? As simple as that. So the next way to make money is to start your own business. Yeah, exactly, Eric. Yeah, it's related to a Reach That cash flow quadrant. Yeah, so you're absolutely right. So here we're good fans of Reach That books and stuff. So and we like his principles as well. However, you can start your own business. Yeah, you can start your own business. And by own business, we mean traditional things. When you have an idea, you find an investor, you found your startup, you basically try to get some first traction, get some first customers, raise some new investment rounds, and try to survive. But in this case, you are running into very high risk and stress to lose everything. Yeah, and here in Estonia, an average startup in IT field, we've got over 4,000 startups in Estonia in the IT field, and an average investment of a startup gets 35,000 euro. 35,000 euro. So, and if you are an investor and you invest 35,000 euro, there's no guarantee that you will get it back. So maybe if you invest 10 times 35,000 euro, then maybe one startup will work for you, and you will make your money back, and maybe it will cover your losses on the other startups, right? But we're talking about giving an opportunity for average people, just like myself or yourself, to make money online 100% legally without having, you know, much money to invest, really starting from a few dollars. So guys, who would be interested, again, to make money in something really hot, where you can really make high profits without even investing thousands of dollars? You can really eventually start with a few dollars and then have your profits every day. Just give me a plus in the chat if this sounds exciting, if this sounds interesting. I know that you want to, you know more details, but this is you know, something that is definitely an attractive thing. So and then those type of businesses or work or working for yourself, they create different types of incomes, right? But here we again believe that if you do the right thing online, then you could have a really real passive income, right? No matter where you're located in the world, no matter, you know, you're coming from Thailand or from Belgium or from Russia or from Brazil, doesn't matter, because online, the internet gives us an opportunity to be connected, you know, and kind of be like one world, so to speak, right? So, but how can you make it? Simple, very simple. So you gotta be taking an advantage of a trend. Oh, sorry, somebody's ringing. I gotta turn off my phone. Yeah, apologize. Yeah, I didn't turn it off before. Yeah, so you gotta be tapping into a trend, and otherwise, you know, it's gonna be hard to make some profits. So, or better, you have to kind of tap into a multiple amount of trends. So give me a plus if you agree that cryptocurrency is a trend. Just give me a plus if you agree with that. But everyone is talking about cryptocurrency for the last, for the last 5 years, 6 years, 6 years. So it is very, very hot niche. And then give me 3+ in the chat if you agree that cloud mining is the new very hot trend, very hot niche. All right, so you understand what I'm going, right? So you understand what I'm talking about, and this is where I would like to introduce, guys, HashFlare. So we are a HashFlare. We are a cloud mining company, right? So unfortunately, as every niche, in our niche, we've got a lot of Ponzi schemes. We've got a lot of fake companies. We've got a lot of bullshit, honestly. So you got to be professional at defining the right company where you want to cloud mine. So you got to be selective, and and that's why we do those webinars, because we want to introduce ourselves, because we want to create a relationship with you and break the ice for you, and just tell you that we're real, right? So, and of course, it's up to you whether you want to trust us as a company or not. Yeah, it's your choice. But this is the way how we would like to say hi on the internet, is through those webinars, right? Or you could come to Tallinn, and we would be happy to have a cup of coffee or tea in the office. All right. So HashFlare is the new range of cloud mining services brought to you by a company called HashCoins. All right. HashCoins is basically HashFlare is HashCoins and HashFlare is run by the same people, and HashCoins has been in the cryptocurrency niche for years, right? So those guys, HashCoins, have been developing a hardware for cloud mining. Yeah. So, and we're not talking about hardware for, you know, a small room. We're talking about, or I don't know, a few servers. We're talking about people who want to cloud mine, you know, in the room, who want to cloud mine a lot. So we, you know, a little bit more than a year ago, we decided to launch a service for people where everyone in the world will have an opportunity to make money on cloud mining without having a headache of owning a servers, buying a hardware, things like that in your home, right? So basically our goal, our vision is to make mining accessible to all of you, regardless of your age, location, investment, or experience. Really, you can start with $3. $3, guys. Who has $3? Just give me a plus. Really, $3. And you can start making money every single day. payments from us every single day. Not every week, not every month, not every quarter, not every year, but every single day. That's when we pay you your profits. All right. So a little bit of on our team and our company. We've got over 120,000 customers. We have customers from over 50 countries. I think it's now even more. And we've got a team of 43 employees, over 1,000 registrations a day, and we have our own data centers in Europe, Iceland, and USA. All right. So, and as you can see, we're here in the office. This is, HashFlare logo. So it's 8 o'clock here, so it's a little bit empty. We've got just a head of marketing here in the office, but I'll give you a little tour around, so that you can see that we're real. So I'll show you the room. One of our rooms where we've got developers working, and there's some other director rooms, etc. So this is our office here in Tallinn, in the city center. We've got, of course, some people working remotely. This is the meeting room, as you can see, guys, and this is where I'm hosting our webinar, and this is where we've done our previous webinars as well. So let's move forward. Now back to basics. Again, because we've got a lot of people who are still not sure what cryptocurrency is, and that's fine. This webinar is the place where you can ask, dumb questions. That's fine, because we're here to help, we're here to explain. So it is okay to recap on what cryptocurrency actually is. So cryptocurrency is a medium of exchange using cryptography to secure the transactions and to control the creation of the new units. Units means coins. So cryptocurrencies are a subset of alternative currencies, or specifically, of digital currencies. As you know, Bitcoin was the first cryptocurrency in 2009. Since then, numerous cryptocurrencies have been created, and there are a lot of alternative coins called altcoins, and I think we could see about 1,000 cryptocurrency coins all over the world, and of course, doesn't mean that all of the 1,000 cryptocurrencies have any future. All right. So we are, as HashFlare, are focusing on the best and most promising cryptocurrencies in the world. So we're not mining, some bullshit, so to speak. We're not into this. So we are, as experts, are trying to define the best opportunities for you and really try the most lucrative cryptocurrencies to mine, as well as those cryptocurrencies that we believe will last really long, that have really serious intent to be strong, so to speak. Sorry, guys, I'm not reading all of your questions at the moment, but we will get to the point when I'll be able to read your questions. All right. So let me give you a few interesting facts about Bitcoin as the strongest and the biggest cryptocurrency in the world. So Lamborghini, the Italian automaker, became the first automobile company who accepts Bitcoin as payment method. So you can buy actually Lamborghini, and actually you could buy McLaren. In McLaren dealership, you could buy your car with Bitcoins. So there are a lot of nice stories around that. How some guys invested $200 in his Bitcoin, and then he's got a Lamborghini for $200, right? When the rate of the Bitcoin went high. So not only that, Skycraft Airlines were the first to start selling aircrafts in exchange of Bitcoin. Guys, just give me a plus in the chat if you think that how crazy is that you can buy an aircraft with Bitcoin. Just think about it. Just for a second, think about it. You could buy 200 worth of Bitcoin in 2009, and then you could buy an aircraft, some Boeing 747 or something like that. That's crazy, but that's real. That's real. So, and that's why we're excited about it. So there's an interesting story how one guy paid for a pizza with Bitcoin in 2010 when they were at 3 cents for 1 Bitcoin. Now it would have been cost $5 million today. Same pizza. 7 years after, 6 years after. How crazy is that? Yeah. So companies like Amazon, PayPal, Microsoft, Expedia, Subway, Zappos, eBay, Virgin Galactic, Victoria's Secret, and others accept Bitcoin as payment method. Somebody said here in the chat that Uber accepts Bitcoin. Actually, I didn't know that, but as Uber is very proactive and very modern company, I guess they do that. But in some countries, yeah, Ed says in some countries, yeah, because I used Uber in about 4 or 5 countries, I didn't see that, but I'm sure they experiment with Bitcoin for sure. So now moving forward, let me give you very traditional ways to make money on cryptocurrency, because there are different ways to make money. So the first way, guess what? Is trading cryptocurrency. Very simple. So basically buying it at a cheaper price, selling it at a higher price. As simple as that. So just give me a plus in the chat if you've ever traded some cryptocurrency, meaning that you bought it at one price and then you sold it at another price. Yeah, we've got Christopher, we've got Ed, Robert, Harry. All right. So we've got some people who've done that. Guys, just give me your opinion on that. I think, and we believe it is risky because of the volatility. I mean, volatility means that it goes ups and down, ups and down, ups and down, ups and down. So it is risky. So if you agree, just let me know in the chat. So it is risky, as it is, risky to trade on stock exchange or do forex stuff and trade currencies. Yeah. So obviously, no risk, no gain. Yeah, I agree with that. But I think there are much better ways to have better profits and have less risk. Yeah. Sorry, I had some message and I have to turn off my phone. It still was on. All right. So the second way to make money is to start mining yourself at home. Give me a plus if you've done that. Is there anyone? I'm not sure that we've got people. Oh, okay, we have Robin and Robert and Andrus, Harry and Marco. Marco from Finland, right? Right then. Okay, Robert. Cool. Yeah. So guys, then a question to you. Is it a pain in the ass? Yes or no? Okay, here we go. Thank you for your honesty. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is the pain in the ass, and it is getting more and more difficult to do it in such way, in a home-based way, and it is also risky. There are a lot of nuances and issues on every step, right? So you might run into a very simple issue, like really as crazy as just going to your vacation and then boom, you've got no electricity at home, and then maybe you had a box to support your server for another 30 minutes, but then I don't know, maybe you live in Ukraine or Russia where quite often you get out of electricity for some time in smaller towns. I mean, it happens. It still happens in St. Petersburg, where I originally from St. Petersburg, Russia, and it still happens there. So there is a better way. And you know the answer. I'm sure you already know the answer. It is cloud mining. And as I mentioned before, it is very, very important to find the right partner, right? So we could be a partner for you if you believe in us, if you trust us. But it is very, very, again, important to find the right one, because there's a number of companies who are just telling they're cloud mining, they're not cloud mining anything, like nothing, guys. And we've really met those guys. I mean, we've met those guys on the conferences, and unfortunately, you know, every industry, every niche has those bad guys, so to speak, you know, who are just you know, bullshitting in the face, and some people trust them and pay them, right? So we don't want to do any fake business, any pyramid scheme or Ponzi scheme, or any network marketing in our service. No, it is the service we provide for the money you pay, right? So, and the way it works is that you can invest into cloud mining server space or server power and let the professionals mine for you. And that's exactly what we do. Exactly what we do, all right? So we're professional cloud miners. We have our own servers. We know where to get electricity at a cheaper price in countries like Iceland. And we know where to get electricity cheaper in Europe and things like that. So, and we know how to secure the cloud mining. So in case, you know, it runs into any trouble, no electricity or stuff like that, we know how to, you know, secure from those issues and keep the service up and running 24/7 for you. So you get your payments every single day, okay? So how it works. So we've got the hardware, we've got the servers, we've got the miners. Miners are the servers. And they're located in USA, Iceland, as well as Europe and a few other countries, right? So last webinar, the Russian webinar I've made in the server room here in Estonia, where we cloud mine Ethereum, the new cryptocurrency, the new product that we have. So the way it works, you buy the hash rate, meaning that you buy certain power from our server, and then every day we cloud mine Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum. So we've got 3 cryptocurrencies, right? We've got 3 products at the moment. Maybe in the future we'll get more, but at the moment it's 3. And we recently introduced the brand new product, which is a cloud mining of Ethereum, right? One of the trendiest cryptocurrency at the moment, right? Every day we pay out what you earned, your commission, so to speak, your cryptocurrency through the pools. So we earn everything into one pool, and then based on how much power you have purchased, we'll give you your share. Does it make sense? Is that clear? And then we pay you every day. Can you give me a plus if that's clear? So you buy a share in the pool. Our server's power cloud mines every single day, 24/7. And then based on how much power you purchased, we'll pay you back every day through the pool. Okay, so the pool is just basically one big wallet that collects everything, and then from that we pay you your part, your portion, so to speak. All right. Yeah, there are a few good questions I can see from Alexander, for example, but unfortunately we don't have any technicians on the call. I'm myself from a marketing side of the company, and last time we had our CTO explaining all of the details. So unfortunately today I cannot give you such details, Alexander, as you are asking why our maintenance is more expensive or cheaper than Genesis, right? but we've got our CTO, and who knows exactly, you know, actually he knows Genesis guys very well, and we could give you, if you will drop us a message on Facebook or an email, we could give you a very, very specific answer on that. All right? Okay, perfect. So guys, now as we're moving towards the end of the webinar, I would like to ask you, how many of you here, just give me a 3+ signs in the chat if you are registered but you've never purchased anything through us. So is there such people? All right, yep. There's Bruce, Lenny, Douglas, Eric, Ronald. Well, there's a lot of people. All right, a lot of people. So guys, as a part of the webinar, we've spoken with our founders, and we said, hey, we're running First English webinar. We'd like to give some reward for those people. So, and if you wanna start with us, you can start as low as, you know, $3 really. So, and today we've got a special offer for you, and we have a special offer with this voucher that gives you a 12% discount at the checkout for the Ethereum power, right? So you can buy your hash rate for our new product, Ethereum, with 12% discount, right? So we've also got a special offer for those who want to buy SHA-256, which is cloud mining of Bitcoin, with that discount code. Just write it down. I'm just going to switch back on the previous slide. Just write it down. This code is going to work for the next 24 hours. All right? Okay. So, and unfortunately, we don't have any discount for Script, for the Litecoin. No, not today. Not today. Maybe on the other webinar. So, so what you can see right now, just one more time to recap, this is a special code. It will last 24 hours to buy Ethereum hash rate. All right, so go ahead and make your purchase. Otherwise, the discount code will expire. And this is the code to purchase SHA-256 hash rate, which is cloud mining of Bitcoin, right? Write it down. So give me a plus. How many of you will do your first purchase? I'd just like to congratulate you. No matter you're doing a $3 or $10 purchase or $50, Andre. All right. Yeah. Congratulations, Andre. Lenny. Perfect. Blake. All right. Bruce, John. Truong from, okay, $1,000. Perfect. Holger. George, Harry. Ed, Joshua. Holger, that's $300. Perfect. Guys, it doesn't matter if it's a $300, $1,000. The most important is to start. Because tomorrow you will get your first payout. Tomorrow you will get your first payout. The day after tomorrow you will get your second payout. And then every single day we will be paying you. Optimizing our cloud mining servers, optimizing our maintenance cost, and doing everything we can to have as much profits as we can without any hype, without any bullshit, without any pyramid schemes, so forth and so on. All right. So there's somebody's asking. Ed is asking, what is estimated ROI? Ed, it is a difficult question because it can be 10%, 100%, it can be 200%, because not only your cloud mining, say Bitcoin, the Bitcoin price is going up and down. So based on volatility, it also depends on your profits, right? But we have no doubts that this is going to be profitable, right? So we have no doubts this is going to be profitable. So what I would advise as my personal advice from someone who's from the company is that because we have 3 products, in this case, you can leverage on 3 different products. And if you have $1,000, just do 333 for SHA, 256 for the Bitcoin, and just do another portion for the Litecoin for the script, and then another portion for Ethereum for another product. We have a new product. It might be a little bit more risky with Ethereum, but it has, again, no risk, no rewards. So, but if you're more I lost my English. Basically, if you want less risk, then Bitcoin is the way to go. SHA 256 hash rate, and you can see, yeah, now I know the word, conservative. So if you're more conservative, then purchase the SHA 256. So now let me read a few questions before we're going to end the webinar. I'm just reading, guys, through the comments and questions. Can I get my initial investment back? Yes, for sure. Okay, Daniel is asking, would be useful to see historical chart of the profit of each pool for each currency. Valentin, can we ask to see anything like that? We can ask. We can actually forward that to the management for the discussion, and because we've got tons of ideas there in the backlog. So we can, Daniel, we can obviously ask for that, and we can get their opinion and on if they will decide to do it first, if it's useful, and then if it's useful, when, in what priority they could do it. Any images of data center? Kushal is asking. Yeah, of course. Just go to our Facebook page, and there are tons of images from our data centers. I'll do my next webinar from a server room. Our next webinar I'll do from a server room. Okay. Yeah, Kushal, for sure. That's what we did on the previous webinar. We showed a data center live through the webinar, and that's generated a lot of trust. And yeah, that was really exciting. Yeah. So by the way, our next webinar is going to be on Tuesday, same time. So we'll do one more time at the same time. And then we'll try to do it earlier so that Aisha can join, not so late and things like that. Did you know that we have a referral program? Again, it's not network marketing. It's just one level of classical referral program where you can invite a friend and get 10%. Okay? So in your back office, you can find a link to your referral program, and you can invite your friends, let them sign up to HashFlare, and then invite them on the webinar on Tuesday. We're going to send a newsletter tomorrow about the webinar on Tuesday, and there will be an event on Facebook page. So just invite them, we'll do the job, and the next webinar, I promise, I will do from our data center where we cloud mine Ethereum. It looks really cool. It's very hot in there. It's like 50 degrees, and it's awesome, guys. Okay, so guys, it is the end of the conference call tonight. So I'm really glad that you made it. I'm really exciting about our first English-speaking conference call. Yeah, thanks, Harry. Harry says, "Done a great job, Valentin." I wish you all the best. A great evening, a great morning, a good night. And we're looking forward, guys, to really be professional cloud miners. In the future, we might have new cryptocurrencies, and there's a lot of things to do. There's a lot of things to do, and great cryptocurrencies will pop up, and we'll work with them. Okay, so we are analyzing the market always, and we're always optimizing so that we have profits all together. We're not interested to work in the way where if you're not making money, then we'll lose you as a customers. We'll lose our reputation. We'll basically, we're not interested to make it not to work, right? So that's it for now. I again wish you all the best. I'll see you very soon, next Tuesday, same time, and I'll be presenting live from Ethereum data center, and it looks cool. All right, see you guys, and bye-bye.